Hi there from agingparents.com. I'm Carolyn Rosenblatt, RN and elder law attorney. My book, The Family Guide to Aging Parents, Answers to Your Legal, Financial, and Healthcare Questions, is the fastest way to get smarter about dealing with aging parents and their issues. I have 10 short chapters in the book for you, each dealing with a different part of the questions about your aging loved ones that I hear every day. Now, I'm sure you have a busy life, so I'm giving you a quick preview, just a couple minutes on each chapter. This one is Chapter 4, 5 Things You Need to Know About Caring for Aging Parents from a Distance. Well, I don't know about you, but my 93-year-old mother-in-law doesn't live anywhere near my husband and me. She's like 600 miles away, and when she needs something or anything goes wrong, we have to figure out how to help her out from a distance. And she lives in a place where you can't just jump on a plane once an hour and be there, too. So we've spent some time learning and experimenting with the best ways to help her and keep her safe. And this chapter is all about how you can do that, too, if your loved ones are not with you close by or in the same house. Even if your aging parent is doing great right now, there are some things you need to know and be ready to do when that inevitable urgent matter comes up. The first thing is to realize that as your parents get older, they are likely going to need some help eventually. Think about this. How many centenarians do you know who never needed a bit of help from anybody else? None. I could ask you the same thing about 90-year-olds and 80-year-olds and so on. So what it comes down to is pretty much everybody needs help at some point with something. The first thing for you to do is plan on your parents' possible need for help and plan what help you might give and, of course, how to pay for it. Another thing is to get contact information from your aging parents, friends, and neighbors. That's what we recommend in the book. When my mother-in-law Alice had to go to the hospital, we had her friends' names and phone numbers in our contacts folder in the phone, and we were able to reach them, hands shaking and all. And they dropped what they were doing and went to be with her in the emergency room. So you need to be ready to do that kind of thing too. Call someone local. A third thing you might consider doing is to hire a care manager. Now, some call themselves aging life care planners and other things, but basically it's a privately paid professional who can stand in for you and be with your loved one when a crisis happens. They can be your boots on the ground, your eyes and ears, and your aging parent's advocate at a hospital or elsewhere. And who will pay them? You need to insist on talking to your parents about their finances and who would handle the money if either became disabled or couldn't talk. An accident or a stroke could happen to anyone at any time. What would you do if it were your own parent and you too, like us, were at a long distance? How could you access the checking account or other funds they would need? This is in the chapter, and I offer you ways to go about being prepared. Believe me, it will save you a lot of stress later on. Finally, you do need to talk to your aging loved ones about their wishes for end of life. Okay, this is not an easy subject, right? They probably don't like discussing it, and you probably don't like the idea either. But if nobody talks about it, if nobody finds out what your loved ones want, the doctors and hospital staff, all these people are strangers. They're going to be the ones making decisions for your parent, and it may not be what they wanted at all. The hope I have for you is that you can honor your parents' wishes when their time here is coming to an end. If you have the discussion and the right legal paperwork, very important, paperwork is in place, you can surely honor what they really want. This part of the chapter gives you free tools to make this job easier, and it offers you sample questions you need to ask. I'm sure you will feel a lot more secure if you learn all this information and how to get to it in a respectful way with your parents. Get your copy of The Family Guide to Aging Parents, Answers to Your Legal, Financial, and Healthcare Questions here. Thank you for listening to a preview of Chapter 4. And oh, by the way, if you'd like more from agingparents.com, sign up for our letter, You'll get it every week, and in that we have lots of free tips, legal information, and case stories from other people just like you who are grappling with problems with their aging parents too. I'm the author Carolyn Rosenblatt, RN and elder law attorney. Bye-bye now.